dive into actually the next question I'd like to learn more about, and everyone else too, is specific type of supplements and nutrients that help control inflammation that you would recommend.
So definitely trying to get an omega-3 supplement, right? So the omega-3 is very good, and it's very difficult to get the recommended amount through food.
Yeah. So omega pills or supplements.
Capsules. Yeah. So omega-3. The other one, very important, is vitamin D.
Vitamin D.
Okay. So the vitamin D also plays a very key anti-inflammatory role. Okay. So omega-3, vitamin D, right? If you typically don't use a lot of turmeric, then you can do a curcumin supplement. You have to be very careful where you get your supplements. They have to be professional brands, because they are clean and have good bioavailability. So those three for sure.
Okay, and then so on that, what about so you said supplements and then nutrients.
And I wanted to talk about one more supplement, or it could be a nutrient too. And nutrient and supplements, because you're getting the nutrients from the supplements that diet alone cannot meet it. So it's kind of goes back and forth. It's the same thing. So the other one is resveratrol, very good. So instead of the red wine, right? If you do enjoy alcohol, a little bit of red wine is a good source. Otherwise, grapes or the red fruits are very good for resveratrol. Or you can also go in for a resveratrol supplement. So those are all really good anti-inflammatory supplements. And then making sure you get your leafy greens.
You take them in the morning, I'm assuming, right? AM.
You can take it
whatever
anytime.
The instructions are on there. Now, how does one so the gut? Let's talk about that. Gut health, big thing that I know that it's important for you, and also when you're educating your clients, because if you're including with all the other things that we discussed today, right? So we want to reset that gut so that way we can kind of like not have those cravings, right? That we always have. So how is gut health related to the inflammation and our overall immunity that we have in our body?
Yeah. So gut health is the cornerstone of your overall health. Okay. So
And
whatever you
specifically, what's in your stomach, right?
Yeah. So it's called your microbiome, right? So we have the good gut bacteria and the bad bugs.
Yeah.
Okay. You want the good bacteria or the good bugs to be in a higher population than the bad bugs. Okay. So if you have good bugs, you're going to not have the cravings for the poor quality food, because the poor quality processed foods or deep fried high sugar foods, these foods feed the bad bugs. Okay. And if you have cravings and you are eating these kind of foods all the time, like a little sneaking in here and there every day, that means you are feeding the bad bugs. And it doesn't take too long for the bad bugs to proliferate, and they become much higher in their population versus the good bugs. So then you're in a vicious cycle of craving for unhealthy foods.
And so where do the bad bugs, where are they living? Are they living in
They are all in your intestine.
Oh, it's all in the intestine.
And if you talked about immune system, your immune system is also 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So you really do want low inflammation, and you want high good bugs in your gut.
Yeah, but isn't there blood too?
No, they don't sneak
out.
They don't hang out. They are in the intestine, so they are in the microbiome.
Okay, so good to know about that too. Thank you for that. So can you give us an example of a day's meal plan that's focusing on anti-inflammatory? So on a daily routine, what would you recommend for somebody today to make an alteration and they want to start tomorrow?
Yeah, so you can do again those organic egg whites or eggs with a whole grain toast or a gluten-free toast for breakfast.
In the morning?
In the morning, throw some berries and fruits in there, throw some kale or spinach for the greens. The color is very important.
Yeah.
So instead of just doing eggs and toast, right, we're throwing some color in there too. So those colors, those natural colors in your produce.
What kind of toast are you recommending?
Sourdough, gluten-free. Those two would be really good.
Okay.
Yeah. And you could try like a chia seed pudding. You could try like a Greek yogurt parfait, no sugar added Greek yogurt parfait. So again, we have all of these recipes and sample ideas in our toolkit. So that would be something like that, right? For your breakfast. You can also do a smoothie with fruits and vegetables and yogurt and almonds and things like that. Yep. So those would be some breakfast ideas. So the lunches would be, again, like I said, the organic grass-fed pasture-raised proteins with a high quality, high fiber grain, like quinoa, millet, brown rice, sweet potato. So those would be your carbs, and then make sure half your plate is full of multicolored vegetables. So there is no substitute to eating vegetables. You gotta eat your vegetables.
Yeah. Is there any type of protein for lunch?
Yeah, so we just talked about the organic, pasture-raised, grass-fed animal proteins, and rotate it with plant-based proteins as well, like chickpeas, lentils, tofu. Yeah. So we can't just keep eating.
So you can eat all that stuff, but if it's prepared at home, don't buy it and think that you're eating eating healthy.
Yeah, you got to prepare it at home.
You can still have your chicken and your beef and all that kind of stuff, but if you're cooking it at home, it has to be grass-fed, right? Yeah. Don't want to eat inflammation, right? If you have an animal, you said, that was had inflammation, then you're going to inherit that inflammation when you eat it.
Right, you are progressing your inflammaging, and no one wants to age.
Never heard it put it that way, but
yeah, no one wants to do inflammaging, right? Yeah. So every time you're putting something unhealthy in your body, your cells and cell membrane is becoming crusty. Yeah. And that is leading to unhealthy aging. We all want to healthy aging, anti-aging, right? Yeah. So anti-aging does not come, it's a buzzword, but anti-aging, does it come in a pill, potion, makeup? It really comes from inside.
Aging.
Yeah, anti-aging and inflammaging.
So for our listeners who enjoy going out, like I know I do, right? And so changing my lifestyle, right? And I'm with you. And so we'll hopefully, as we see as time goes on, you see changes in me in making these lifestyle changes, right? And so a person like me like to dine out, and other people that are watching this as well too. What are the tips that you have? Because I'm not going to start being social, but I have to make better decisions, right? So, like, what are the tips that you have for making anti-inflammatory choices when someone's dining out?
So the biggest tip is that you got to look up the menu and you got to look up the restaurant before you choose to go there. Okay, look up the menu and see what kind of menu. Does it kind of fit with your eating plan? Like what are your goals? What are you trying to eat, right? Do they have that little grilled fish with sauteed vegetables?
What if it's not grass-fed?
So then, if you are doing this 90% of the time, so if your eating out should be limited to special occasions, going out as a treat, but not because you didn't have a meal at home prepared. So let's just go out and eat whatever. Yeah. So if you're not doing that and you are going out to eat like once in a while, like, maybe once or twice a week or even less, then that's fine.
Like a salmon and an asparagus meal. Right?
Or
a sweet potato and some type of cod.
Exactly.
Fish, right?
Exactly. You cannot eat for fun and carve your way into that inflammaging.
Yeah, right.
Because you will age faster if you're eating crap all the time.
Yeah, makes sense. You look like crap, you feel like crap.
Exactly.
Eat like crap.